guys, this is Joel again from Trading Group 101. So I wanted to put together a short video on a chart that we do look at quite a lot when we're trading in crypto, just to generally get a sense of the market over the long term. So this chart here, it's essentially the market cap of cryptocurrency, but separated by the dominance in a percentage terms of Bitcoin. So how much of crypto's market cap in total is held in Bitcoin? So we generally will, one thing to note, only look at this chart from a weekly perspective. As I say, it's all about the long-term trends and direction of where the market is going. And it really gives us an indication of where we should be allocating capital within the cryptocurrency investments that we make. So what I mean by that is just simply whether or not we should be more dominated towards the major caps, essentially Bitcoin, Ethereum, or whether or not we should be looking into the altcoins and looking to take out a little bit more risk in going into some of the smaller market cap names. And this chart is essential to knowing where you should be placing your capital. So if we have a look at right back at the start of when cryptocurrency was coming into the world, Bitcoin dominated nearly 100% of the market cap of cryptocurrency. Essentially, it was the first and only cryptocurrency widely held by many other people. So nearly 100%, in the high 90s there. And as we then progressed and Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as a whole, the market and industry started to gain attention, we saw much more ICOs, initial coin offerings throughout 2017, and peaked very much at the at 2018, at the start of 2018, end of 2017. And throughout that period, what we saw was more and more money went away from Bitcoin and into these new coins and altcoins, and essentially ended up where we were only down to somewhere in the region of the 35-40% region of the market was allocated to Bitcoin. Everybody else was allocated to other smaller altcoins. Now, this coincides with the crash of Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market. Lots and lots of these ICO coins essentially were frauds and very much did not have much backing behind them. Raised a lot of capital for the initial owners and people who took them public, but didn't really offer much else in the way of any kind of real substance. Since then, that's what then created the move back towards Bitcoin, as people did regard this as the main component of the cryptocurrency world and saw its value. And ever since then, Bitcoin's dominance in the market has somewhat recovered. And since we kind of now reach between the last couple of years, Bitcoin has probably taken over in the region of 70 to 60% of the market, and it's very much fluctuated between that. And this is essentially, this period here is what I would really regard as now the mature market and industry of cryptocurrency as it's becoming more and more mature. So the reason why I bring this chart to everybody's attention is that we have seen over the last few weeks a lot of attention going to some of the smaller altcoins. And this is very much shown by the flows are going out of Bitcoin over the last few weeks, where we've gone from 70% dominating the market at the end of the year, and now simply coming into the at this stage of the year, we're now coming only below 60% of the market is allocated to Bitcoin. With that being the case, this is a very key level for these moves in the altcoin market to still be sustained and to go even further. Then we would be needing Bitcoin's dominance to break below this level here and move back down into the 50% and potentially even lower. One thing to highlight is that if we have come back into these regions of 30, 35%, 40% levels, then last time we got here, that did cause a lot of problems in the market and did get into showing some unhealthy elements to the market. Whether or not that would happen again, who knows? But essentially, if we see a bounce from here, then expect that Bitcoin will start to take over the market and start to take where it will be leading the cryptocurrency market, and all the other coins will follow. So it's something to really pay attention to, this chart. And if you start to see a bounce from this level moving back up, then it may well be time to take some profits in the altcoins that you may have racked up huge profits in lately, and maybe start allocating more to the albeit safer investment towards Bitcoin and moving back into that safer asset. But if we do see a break of this level, then I think it's probably time to hang on and hodl all the way down for these altcoins as they start to really explode throughout the market, as you'll start to see more and more flows out of Bitcoin and into other assets. So that's something that we wanted to bring attention to. I'm not sure how many of you guys do look at this chart, or even potentially some people may not know that it is out there that you can look at. It's a really useful tool, and if you want to know the general direction of where you expect the Bitcoin market and the cryptocurrency market to be heading, then this is a great place to start. So hopefully you find this useful. Certainly pay attention to it in your trading if you're in any way involved in the cryptocurrency market. But thanks very much for your time, guys, and we'll be back soon with another video to try and help guide some people along the way into investing and trading.